Hi everyone, my name is Bob. I'm 29 and I've been running my own business for 3 years. The title of my talk is Growing Your Firm from 0 to 100 Clients. I had gone through this process while building my firm, and I faced many hurdles, but I eventually overcame them as well. And my goal is to share what I had learned with you so that when you face these hurdles, you will be prepared. The first hurdle you will face is not having a vision. And it comes at the preparation stage. So what's the solution? Go get one. First of all, give yourself the time to relax and think and dream what the future could be. Because it's difficult to dream about the future when you're buried in mountains of work. So give yourself the time. The second thing I'd recommend you do is ask yourself the question, what does it look like when it's done? 50 years down the road, when you're ready to retire and transition, what does it look like? What does your practice look like, feel like at that moment in time? How do your staff treat each other? How do your clients treat you? Having a vision is super important because it becomes the measuring stick against which all decisions will be made. When you're faced with a difficult decision, all you have to do is ask yourself, does it move me towards or away from my vision? That's why having a vision is important, because it will make your life easier. The next hurdle you will face is hiring your first employee, and that will happen for you at around the 10 client stage. It's a hurdle because it's difficult, it's scary to commit $40,000 to $55,000 on an unknown. You have no idea if you're gonna get a positive ROI. So I wanna challenge you. I wanna challenge the way you think about risk. Instead of thinking of it as a $45,000 gamble, think of it as a $10,000 experiment for 3 months that you can end even sooner if it doesn't work out. The key is this: when you are making a large financial investment, don't look at the total cost. Rather, identify the minimum commitment that you have to make and use that to calculate your ROI. The third hurdle you will face is building your team. It's a hurdle because by the time you have 30 clients, you would have a few employees and you are struggling to come together as a team. You are no longer a group of individuals, you are forming to become a team. This is the biggest hurdle you will face, and it's a hurdle that you will constantly face. And here are some tips to help you overcome it. The first tip is work on becoming a leader before leading a team. John Maxwell is one of my favorite authors, and he says, everything rises and falls on leadership. The second tip is focus on your people and then your customers. Your people first, customers second. Because an engaged employee, an engaged team will naturally service your clients better. There's a book called Drive from Daniel Pink. It talks about how you can give your employees the best workplace so that they can be engaged. He challenges you to give your employees autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy is the feeling that your employees are in control. Your team members can choose when, how, and how long they work. Let me ask you this. Do your employees choose when they come to work, or are they told to show up at a certain time and work a certain number of hours? Do your employees choose where they work, or are they told to sit at a cubicle every single day? Mastery is the idea that they have an opportunity to grow and be challenged and become the best version of themselves. Does your job allow for that? Or is your job just a job? Do you give your employees stretch assignments so that they can grow and learn new things? Purpose is the idea that their job means more than just sitting at a desk. As accountants, bookkeepers, we provide tremendous value to our clients. But do your employees know that? Do you communicate that to them? Do they realize how important they are to their clients? If not, I challenge you to do so. Give your employees purpose. The next hurdle that we had faced was at the 50 client level, and that was our first plateau. We were stuck. We didn't know how to grow more. The key to overcoming that hurdle is to grow or go. Your leaders need to grow or go. Your staff need to grow or go. And your clients need to grow or go. Let me tell you a quick story. I had promoted my first employee to become a senior manager because he was great. He was competent, he was passionate, But at the 50 client level, we started to notice cracks. Our quality started to drop. We were losing clients as quickly as we were getting them, and our client complaints increased. So I had a difficult conversation with my senior manager, and I said, this is where we are, this is where we need to go. And these are some new skills that you need to obtain. Are you in, or are you out? Currently, he's studying interior design. And that's great, I love that, because he finally found his passion. And your clients? Do your clients need to grow, or do they need to go? All of us have PITA clients. PITA stands for pain in the you know what. And you know what? If you're afraid to take their phone call or answer their email, then you're probably not serving them to the best of your ability anyway. So part ways. Lastly, how about you? Are you holding yourself back? Do you need to grow, or do you need to go? I'm not saying you should shut down your business. What I'm saying is you should step down from the leadership position and bring in a partner who is gifted in that role. The fifth hurdle I had faced is mergers and acquisitions, and it happened for us at around the 100 client stage. You may or may not face this hurdle, but I thought it would be important to share this lesson with you in case you decide to go ahead and acquire a business. The biggest lesson I had learned through that process is to never acquire for the purpose of just increasing your revenues. Here are some good reasons to acquire. Number one, entry into a new market. Maybe it is better to buy than build, because the market is especially tough to crack, or the business already comes with a great team. Number two, economies of scale. Maybe you have a great office that has extra space, and you acquire so you can save that overhead. Maybe you have a great manager who's super competent and can manage 2 or 3 or 4 more people without having to increase cost. Great, economies of scale. Number 3 is synergy. That is the best reason. For example, an accounting firm buys a bookkeeping firm, or vice versa, so that the two divisions can help each other grow. There's a great saying that I love. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So try your best to be part of communities. And you know what? QuickBooks is an amazing community to be part of. You and I are so lucky to be here together. That's it. I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, hit me up on LinkedIn or Twitter, and I'd be happy to answer your questions.